Welcome to the second group of instructional videos in our Paperless Teacher tutorial series. In the previous group of videos, you learned how to create and edit semesters and classes. Now we will show you how to add students to your classes. After opening the app, you will see the Semester Manager screen. If you followed our previous videos, you have a semester and class of your own creation. To add students to a class, tap on the semester and then on the class in which you want the students located. You will now be on the At a Glance page for your class, with the different class functions visible on the lower bar. After homework, assignments, tests, and the lesson planner, we see the student roster page. Let's click on the student roster page. You will now see a mostly empty screen with the class name at the top. Tap the plus sign on the top bar, right-hand side. Two options will appear: Add Student and Import Student. We will add a student. We see a new screen, the new student profile screen, which has lots of fields. You can fill in as many fields as you want. You don't have to enter them all now because you can come back in and edit the information later. The only fields that are required as a minimum are the family name, given name, and student number. The student number is necessary because it serves as a database identifier for the student profile. After entering the information, we tap the Create button on the top bar right-hand side. We are now back at the student roster page and you can see the newly created student. To edit the student information, just swipe left to right the box with the student's name. You are now viewing that student's profile and can make any changes or additions that you want. We will go ahead and add an email address to the profile. Now that we have an email address for the profile, we can send emails directly to that student by tapping the email icon. To save changes, we just tap the Done button again in the top bar. To remove a student from the class, we just tap the student's name. This adds a check mark to the student. We can select multiple students at once. When you are ready to remove students from the class, tap the Delete Checked button near the top of the page on the right-hand side. Remember, this does not delete the student from the student database. It just removes the student from this particular class and deletes his records from this class. His profile and all of his records from other classes and semesters will still be in the main student database. If we want to import a student profile from another class, even if it is in a different semester, we tap the plus sign again. Select Import Student, and we will see a list of all students who are in the database, but not in the currently selected class. We can select students by tapping their names, and if you are not sure if you are selecting the correct student, you can swipe his name to view the profile. After you've selected the student or students to import, tap the Import button on the top bar right-hand side. The student will now be listed in the currently viewed class. You now know how to add students to a class and can now move on to the next level in our video tutorial series, in which we will show you how to set up and use your lesson planner. Thanks for watching. Check out our other tutorial videos on YouTube or visit our website at okproapps.com.